There we go. Ahoy everyone, welcome aboard. I'll be your Captain Hillyan today, along with...
Please, Your Mighty Lieutenant Rakir, at your service, along with...
Dervin Lord the Orcish Armorer.
And...
Welcome back to Slime Rancher 2 for the last of these extra streams in this week. Because, yeah, tomorrow I have to get back to work. And, yeah, I've been busy off-stream again, mostly collecting resources, among which this new resource, which, well, I thought was going to be a lot more difficult to get a hand on, but yeah, I had one event where they started spawning, and you can see how many I have right now.
Yeah, and I just saw the character doing something idly with her hands in the background.
Okay, these are drift crystals drifting away on the wind. Drift crystals form inside cyclones, and as earth and debris are whirled together at incredible speeds. Once ejected from the turbulent winds, drift crystals float gently to the ground and are likely very dizzy. Okay, what these exactly are used for, I don't specifically know yet. And yeah, lightning modes.
Avoid those tornadoes, for if they so strong they can make crystals?
Yeah.
Well, it did say there's...
Deadly.
Yeah, it did say they're sucking up roof and stuff, so...
Okay, we've also got lightning modes. A scintillating speck of storm. Lightning modes are left behind after especially dazzling lightning strikes. Though crackling with residual energy, they are in fact safe for collecting and handling. And these have been important for getting our hands on one of the slime warp techs.
Oh yeah.
Specifically, these linked cannons, which I thought would be very useful for getting material from one area to another, only I think you can see the issue. They have a limited range. So, yeah. So,
what, you shoot something into them and they shoot it the rest of the way?
Yeah, basically one point goes in, the other it goes out. So if I just put those there for a second...
So you could just use that for your food sources that's a long distance away.
True, but I'd have to daisy chain them through the place to get them from point A to point B. Okay, they also specifically have an in and out. Okay. Let's pick these back up again. Okay. I've also been collecting a lot of strange diamonds so I could make more quantum drone stations. And I've got a good amount of them set up now. I've got 2 over here, another 2 there, and these 2. Nothing in these areas yet. But I have set up some other stuff to make things easier to get around. Like the last 2 teleporters that we had access to. So that, well, I don't have to run all the way around for either end here.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I've also moved some slimes around, like the dervish tabbies are here now. I removed the honey flutters, and I brought these little jackasses over here to keep a better eye on them. Swapped out the chickens in that coop. And yeah, I've moved the flutters, or rather I made a new kind of flutter over this way, which is still fast enough to reach without a teleporter, I'd say. So yeah, I just mixed the flutters with tangles for these things.
Are they light sensitive? Is that why they're here in a dark container?
No, that was from when that's from when I kept the ringtails in there, which would otherwise turn into statues. So yeah, the reason I moved those over is to make it easier to just have the drones here feed the slimes, and another one to get rid of all the plorts, because I do need flutter plorts for more drone stations, even though I have enough for 2 at the moment.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, we've got new messages coming in, so let's go have a look. I'm guessing it's mostly going to be gifts. Yeah, more gifts. Cautious flag blueprint, okay. Mochi. Another Null Ashwoods. Okay. More gifts. Ochre poppies. Okay. Thora. Okay. Emerald grass. Okay. And Bob. Friend B Bob. No half for you. Chickens. No chickens for us. We do have sharp boulders, though. Okay, I have spent and made quite a bit of money in between, which I used to, well, not the night marks. Marked good. I've bought up all of the blueprints in here. Do you still have all of these others that can be bought here, as well as these 2 upgrades?
Oh, yeah.
Beyond that, I did look up where to find the blueprints for 2 specific things. And that be these accelerators. And where is it? The Easy Breezy fan. I did record where they were, but I'll probably upload that as a separate video because it's gotten... Well, it's basically I recorded all of the extra things that I found all around the place between streams. And yeah, that's added up to like 11, 12 minutes now. But the Easy Breezy fan can be found over here.
Oh, yeah.
And the accelerator over there on the edge with the water. Okay. For now, though, let's go deposit these drift crystals and see what the heck we can do with them.
I thought you were gonna say deport them.
No. Let's see. We're still lacking power chips. Actually, there's more. There's only 2 of them left, so they're probably pretty well hidden. But we can at least get this upgrade. So we can now have 70 stuff in our inventory. Oh, not enough bucks for the next stage.
And of course, we had to talk about Ricky's favorite kind of chips.
Okay, we need magma comb for this one, the regenerator. Okay. Okay, I've made a few more changes towards this way. Or was it this? I always keep mixing up the north and the south with this as to which goes where. So let's just head over here to Nope. Still a lot of getting loaded in. I guess we could call this place the Chicken Sanctuary now, huh?
Yeah, holy fuck, can you get that? Did you just let them run around or what?
Yep. Actually, I think it might have called the number of them because I emptied out one of the silos of these, and I'm pretty sure I dropped 150 of the things here. So it might have actually removed a bunch to keep things running. I also swapped out the rock sabers here. Or no, the rock hunters with saber hunters now. And they've got a little toy here. Yeah, I basically have one of these drones. Well, this one is collecting all the plorts and selling them, while this one is just grabbing chickens from wherever and dumping them into the auto feeders to keep these things fed. Okay, also, give me a moment. It looks like... Okay, for some reason... Why am I at an angle with this? There we go.
Oh, yeah, you were. I did not notice.
I didn't notice that at all.
I was giving you lot the cold shoulder, but not anymore now. Yeah, the chickens keep escaping this way.
Yeah, also, just to make a clarification, folks. The captain is in no way related to Sorrow from One Piece.
No. There was actually something funny with that yesterday with Blood Brigade Battlefront, whatever the specific name of it was, with that one character with freaking Zoro's voice actor, or English voice actor. And yeah, here it's basically the same. We've got one of them feeding them the mangoes, and the other one is selling the plorts. Okay, though we don't have anything specifically taking care of these, I might move them over somewhere else and move and put in another corral here, maybe, for more food. How are they on food, actually? Plenty of food. So I could put a third one in here, make it a honey something. The honey cottons, honey bunnies.
If you're ever overproducing on food, you can just incinerate some of it.
True. But now, though, these need to be recharged a bit. There.
Recharged with honey. Interesting.
Wait, you said something about a third one. As a third pen, or...
A third corral, yeah, like these.
Alright, well, you may be a bit worried there.
Okay, there's no need for a third drone.
No, I
I'm
thought
worried.
I thought you were about to add a third slime to mix with the current ones.
That'd be a bad idea.
Yeah, we all know what happens then.
Yeah, tar.
So like the entire ranch is just gone.
Okay, looks like with a bit of luck I can show off a good lightning storm at the Starlight Strands, if the weather continues to worsen there. But for now... Yeah, that's a ship in a bottle. I'm using these to signify where these teleporters are going.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, like this one is leading towards the fiery area. This one... I'm not entirely sure what to really call the place. Since... Oh, it doesn't bring up names here.
Oh, it's way over there.
Yeah, that one's for this middle area. Then we've got Dreamlands. Then we've got the enclosed space with, well, the enclosed aquariums, which is, well, why this one is there. And then, lastly, we have the core of the problem. Quite literally and figuratively. Okay. But yeah, for now we can go back into the Grey Labyrinth and take a look around as to what else we can find. Apparently there is a teleporter hidden somewhere in there, or rather, it's in one of the Shadow Vaults. Let's see, we have explored basically everywhere, I think. There's still a good amount of these around. Like, yeah, there's 7 still over there. Or is this in general? Okay, there's 7 still throughout the entire thing, then. We've got 1 there, 1 there, there, that makes 4. 5, that means that there are 2 more somewhere around that I haven't seen yet. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, our main objective at the moment is to actually go and find the harmonizers, which are supposed to stabilize the Prisma Core, which is, well, causing all the wackiness in this area. Let's see. I know where one of them is. So we just need to head into here. I'm presuming there is one in every region. Because that would make the most sense, of course. Okay, just need to remember where exactly it was. Okay, quite the welcome to jump into.
Chaos and... Okay.
Back into Rainbow Inferno?
This place is unstable now, because basically think of this place as one giant TARDIS, only, yeah, it's grown a bit bigger than it can handle.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was gonna say, looking at the lava, I'd say there's a bit of a Ragnarok event going on here.
Oh, if this thing is... Oh. Freaking crystal. It's not not something with a hard time limit or anything, but yeah, if the core of this problem isn't dealt with eventually, it could basically turn the entire planet into one giant piece of gold, which, well, would be pretty cool, but it would also, well, absolutely decimate the entire ecosystem. So
yeah. Of course, that's just a lore-based island. There's no actual rush to get to it.
Yeah.
Gameplay-wise.
Here we go. You can still use these things to make stuff. Oop.
Yeah.
Did not notice that we picked up another one. Okay. But yeah, basically these unstable plorts would implode on each themselves if left alone for too long. We can stabilize them with these things, which also have a chance of doubling how many you get out of it.
Yeah. Ooh. How is that fire slide surviving out of the environment?
Yeah, probably because it's still warm enough in the area, but all the same, there. Okay, looks like they've dealt with all of the food. Most of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I know I put up a flag. Okay,
yeah.
There it is.
That's the flag for, I assume, another teleporter?
No, not for a teleporter, but to signify that there is something of interest over there.
Oh.
Right, it's a flag that you can put down yourself with this. There's all sorts of flags that I can put down to mark things. There it is.
Well.
Okay. Yep. So we can pick that up. Park this down.
The Q should have his own flag.
Actually, come back here, you. Actually, I'll just grab this instead.
I was actually planning a flag yoke.
And that appears to be some sort of weird alien gong thingy, apparently.
Yep. This is a harmonizer, which is supposed to, well, help prevent this place from falling apart. Okay. We just need to activate it once, so we can pull that thing back.
I think the fact that somebody built some kind of harmonizer is concerning enough, because that means the destabilization is a regular event.
Yeah. You'll see it once we get a bit closer to the core, but yeah, it's not supposed to be well, I'm not even sure it was made to do anything in the first place. It was more just an anomalous hazard that was found and contained.
Yeah.
I hear those. Okay.
Well, they did mention that they found ancient notes about whoever was there trying to nullify it and failing.
Yeah. Also, just the fact that we have honeycombs with magma and flowers that are made out of tin, that should probably give you a good idea of how fucked the laws of reality are in this place because of that thing.
Yeah. Somehow there are flaming bees that produce magma that you can't eat.
Also, these things keep with these I can see if those disruptions are going on, where basically things go even more haywire. And it looks like the area is calm at the moment. Do I need to install one here still?
That makes me wonder how often you actually see an event going on.
Stuff does happen when we're not around. It's just not actively shown at the time then. Okay. We already found the one in here. It was under there. So we can move right along to Dreamland. Oop. It's a good idea to keep collecting resources, even if you already have way too many of them. Okay, twin slimes.
I can't look up how frickin' Slime Rancher 1 ended so that I figure out what happened. I think it was Beatrice's scooter that she was trying to chase down.
Yeah, we did stream and record it, and it should be up on YouTube if you want to watch just the entirety of us discovering all that's been going on in that game.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's safe to say, though, I figured out that it has something to do with the glass desert in that area.
Yeah. Okay. There. Probably should have put these down long ago.
You should. And also, the character we met there actually talked about the portal over there last stream.
Yeah.
Oh, did he actually like appear, or?
Beatrix actually didn't use the portal themselves. They just turned back and went home. Which might be a bit anticlimactic on that end, but well, better than losing chance of connecting with better than losing connection with everyone you've ever known. But yes, someone else did go through the portal. Also, hello, Aurora. Hope you're doing well.
Hello. Yeah,
welcome to the last.
The one who did use the portal before Beatrice
is
or
now
Gigi.
stuck in here.
Yeah.
Well, that actually works another thought of mine. I wonder if we actually meet Beatrice's tutor in this game.
I don't remember anything of a tutor.
Well,
let's see.
I guess the guy that she was after in the first game.
I'm sure.
I wonder if he has any involvement in this game.
Oh wait, you mean like the one she got the ranch from?
Yeah.
Now that you mention it, I just realized that we haven't heard anything about them since the very start of that game, I think. Actually, no, we did find notes of them all over the place. And oh wait, I'm being dumb. I think they moved. Oh, I think they moved in with Thora West, the granny we had on the phone earlier.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, they're actually a couple, and I forget. Okay, I know they had a kid, but I think they had one. So if science in this world is nice and is advanced enough that even the elderly can still have kids.
Weird, but whatever.
No, I think you misunderstood. We found old messengers.
Oh yeah.
So
if they're old messages, then clearly the two of them have been together for a while.
Yeah, the daughter had already grown up.
I'd need to check back, but I think they said. I'd need to double check on that, but
yeah, I pretty sure they were old messengers. And also, Derby, what's with your mic?
I'm not quite sure what's going on there. I tried figuring it out actually, and it's picking up something.
All right.
I it off partially and try to identify what's going on, but I can't figure out what's turning it out.
Yeah, the quality is also rather low, as is the volume. Let me up that a bit. There. Okay. Also, Aurora. Let's see. I'm okay. Thank you for asking. How are you guys? Doing pretty well. Bit bummed that I'll have to get back to work tomorrow, but oh well. Oh, hello. Is this one we? Let me do a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did we already see this one, or did I just need this? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think we had found this one before.
Oh yeah.
Okay, what do we get out of this? Oop.
As for what's going on with my headset, I'd have to figure that out off stream because I don't think I want to try unplugging and replugging it to mess with it and see what goes on there.
Let's see, Aurora. So what's going on in this game? Well, the base story is that well, you're ranching slimes, and well, after setting up your first successful ranch, you came out to explore over here. I think it was because someone asked us to. It has been like over a year since we started with this game, and just playing every so often. Yeah, basically, the Slime Rancher games are pretty chill games where you can explore at your own pace to find out what the hell has been going on with everything. And, yeah, we're basically in a sort of much less serious or much less dangerous SCP containment facility with this here in the Grey Labyrinth. Because, well, something in there is kind of fucking with the laws of nature in here. And it's leaking out. So, yeah. He needs to have a stopper put on top of it before, well, the entire planet goes poof.
Yeah. And apparently there's ancient harmonizers that help keep it that way, which tells us that this isn't a regular occurrence.
Which is what we're looking for now. So
yeah, even though I recall them mentioning that even those harmonizers were not really successful to begin with.
True.
Not as successful as they would wanted to hope.
But they are the best option that we have at the moment for, well, stabilizing it somewhat and preventing it from going boom.
Yeah, and Gigi may have something to actually boost them, I think.
Yeah. As an orc, I can tell you I'm already in perfect harmony.
Really?
No instability here.
The fact that this whole place is... I like to call this place Dreamland. I used to make my way up here and always and while away the hours among the clouds. It's a nice place to forget about your problems. Okay. Is this where the labyrinth generates its atmosphere? Yes, I think so. Maybe even more. There is something different in the air here. It's hard to explain, but it feels almost as if the clouds and even the islands you stand on are formed from the ether around you. Not built or assembled, but more gathered from tiny nothings in the air. I spent a long time on these islands, and sometimes I swear I could begin to feel a kind of flow to it, like I was gaining control over it. And one day I was feeling homesick while I sat there and thought about how when I was little I would be out in my mom's garden in the evening and would start to smell supper cooking from our house. I used to delight in seeing vegetables growing right in front of me while smelling their cooked aromas in the air. It felt like things were connected in a way. And then while I sat here, I closed my eyes trying to picture that garden again, and in that moment I swear I could smell supper cooking. When I opened my eyes, there was a new island in the distance ahead of me, and on it was the house I grew up in, but it was only there for a moment before fading into the clouds. I still don't know if it was real or not. So, yeah, this place is wonky, and that was actually a good example of how it is.
Yeah. From the sounds of it, it apparently reacts to thought a little bit and can replicate memories briefly.
Yeah. Hello.
It really shouldn't surprise me that a planet with living slimes of various types somehow has magic to it.
Have we spotted that before? I think we have. I'm not sure if we've dared to try and get there.
I think we spotted other ones, but that one might be new.
I'm just going to deposit all that we've got at the moment. Maybe not the shadow plorts, but all the other stuff. And then I'm going to risk flying there. We have a lot more energy than we had at the last time that we might have spotted that.
Yeah. Couple of careful pulses of the engine should do it.
What you doing?
Leaving these behind so that I don't lose them.
That's it.
Okay. We do have the teleporter up here we could use.
Could also try to turn the chickens into shadow monsters.
Okay, luckily the slimes have no interest in the shadow plorts. Probably because they are, well, about as ethereal as anything summoned up in this place.
Oh yeah.
Okay. There we go. Okay, now if we do not make it, we lose nothing. And we can just quickly return here.
Pulse the engines.
Okay, we can make it here. The question is going to be, can we make it back out? Okay, there's one of these here.
Well, there'll be an exit plan, so...
And of course, you land by one of those things when you need shadow plot.
Okay, you can pick up the chair, but not the rest. Okay.
Oh, we can't pick up the shovel. There could be all kinds of great treasures to dig up with a shovel around here.
Okay, where is this? Okay.
A little alternate route into there.
Okay, this is over here. Okay, we completely missed that was there this entire time.
Hidden passages, yay!
Okay. Well, that means we can just go back around. Yep.
What the
Yeah, that's tar. Basically, what you just saw there, when one of the slimes eats one of these plorts of another species, well, they become a hybrid. But if they eat a second one that is from a different species,
monster? He just does not like that.
Though,
that's what I thought.
You can probably tell from the fact that it's raining that they don't like water. So, yeah. Okay. And, yeah, when they become tar like that, they become very hostile to everything.
Yeah,
or the cat slime. Yeah.
Yeah.
The tabbies.
Yeah. I think
They look happy, but they want to eat you.
I think you want to show them the diet.
Oh, the chickens.
The diet of the tar slime.
Right, yeah. Let's see. Slimes. Tar. Those awful ravenous rainbows. The tar are formed when a largo eats a plort unlike the ones it produces. A terrible transformation occurs that turns the slime into a sludge filled with a swirling prismatic array of colors and a relentless appetite. The tar seek only to consume and replicate. The only way to stop a tar outside of incinerating it or throwing it into the slime sea is with fresh water. One splash will stop a tar from spawning new tar, and repeated splashes will destroy it entirely. Alternatively, many slimers recommend running away with their arms waving and screaming. Right, yeah. Diet. Slimes and ranchers. So, yeah. Hostile to everything.
Yeah. I could have sworn I maybe I'm misremembering it, but I could have sworn in one diet thing I actually said "you!" exclamation mark.
Wouldn't be surprised if that was the case in the first game. But yeah, since Aurora is around now, I'll give a bit of a tour of the ranch after this. First, though, let me gather these back up. There we go.
And of course, for some serious reason, these are not regular chickens, these are space chickens.
Yep. Or as they're called, hens. Okay, there's even more of these here. And there were already shadow plorts here, so I'm guessing some shadow slime spawned here and immediately landed on something to eat. Pick that back up. But yeah, back to the ranch.
I just had an idea. Should we name one of the pet slimes of the Aurora?
Well, we could do that, yeah.
From the look of her reaction in the chat, I'd say we should pick the cat one.
Well, this one might be a good candidate, the Saber Tabby. Okay, we've also got the Pink Glutton Saber. We've got these mischievous little maniacs, the Ringtail Twins. It's the baddie that got stuck in there. We've got the Angler Pinks, who, well, their preferred food is seagulls, so they're probably Drakir's favorite. Here they're the Tabby Dervish, because, well, let's be honest, any cat is just a whirlwind of chaos.
Captain. You said dervish.
Well, you made a mistake multiple times as well. Derby fish. How is the weather, actually? Almost a lightning storm over here. Oh, I completely forgot about this weather effect. So let's head over to Starlight Strand quick. There.
It's like, see, this is like, what's going on here? I'm guessing raining slimes?
Yep. It's basically that event in Terraria where it just starts raining slimes, only less combat here.
That's it.
And here I forgot to do the mention of a certain song that I still memed about today.
And we missed the high winds.
Also,
that'll
really
kick up
quickly,
cyclones.
Before you get any ideas, Aurora, they're not talking about me, I assume. If they are, they're getting a stern glare.
Okay, but I would honestly suggest this game to anyone, no matter age or preferences with games, because this is basically just ASMR the game.
Yeah.
So the moment that these start eating each other's plorts, it is going to cause chaos because, well, there'll be more tar coming up.
Yeah, that's a lot of tar.
Yeah. Oh, there's whirlwinds happening on the main area now.
Ooh.
Okay. Weather is something that's been added as an improvement upon the first game. Like, they did have the glass desert where sometimes things would get chaotic with weather and such, but here it can happen in basically every area. Oop.
Yeah, that's a nice touch, actually, because I remember in the first one, it was just firestorms.
Yeah.
It was some rain, but nothing special about it.
Yeah. No multiple stages to it. Oh. Drink. Okay, this place should be big enough for it to start happening. If it didn't... Okay. Actually, we might get two special events here at once. Oh, there we go.
Oh!
Cyclones.
Avoid that. Avoid.
What happens if you go in it?
There you just get thrown around a bit. Nope.
Oh, it's gone. Oop.
But yeah, if they last long enough... Oop. Of course, a pink dervish.
Oh.
Right. Let's see, if they last long enough, they'll produce a bunch of drift crystals.
Throw the tar into the cyclone.
You actually can get an achievement for that. I've already gotten it, though. Let's see.
Yeah, but we'll see what happens, though.
And they actually just get thrown straight through. Any cotton plorts around?
What?
Oh, but that's already put in there itself.
I know what that tar's favorite movie is. It's Twister. That's an Austin Powers joke right there.
I heard you. Okay. As dangerous as tar are, they do poof with a rainbow quite nicely if you destroy them.
Yeah.
Is it?
Sugar snake.
Oh, now we are getting both. Okay. This is what this is what the dervish, slimes will do if they get hungry. They'll just cast up a little tornado of their own. Are we going to get any crystals from these? For some reason, it seems if you stick too close to them, they don't actually make them. Which I find odd. So, like, you need to actively be looking at them for them to be producing. There they go.
Ooh. Free stuff.
I need to... Oh, and... Well... I think that speaks for itself. Okay, where's those other crystals? I saw more of them landing.
Yeah.
Okay, they might have been destroyed by the lightning strike.
I saw one of those twisty things behind you.
That's called the dervish slime trick here.
Damn.
Drink. So give me that there for a second. Good thing that I set this one up here. Okay. Give me that. Yep. Yes. Oop, that was a lightning strike. Oop. Okay, these lightning modes. These are... They seem to be more rare. Now you sit still. There we go.
Whoa.
Okay, any more lightning strikes?
Just like instruct yourself.
We have level 3 wind and level 3 lightning strikes going on, so I think it's a bit conflicted as to what it's supposed to be taking up first. Go. I haven't seen yet what you can use the storm glass for, but, well,
Yeah.
better to have too much than too little.
I'd be looking it up right away just to figure it out and have it ready.
Accidentally put some of the shadow quartz in there.
The chat?
That's the Aurora Dervish, yeah. Oh. Okay, it seems to be sort of alternating between them.
Yeah. And sadly, the dervish is not related to me.
Also, yeah, the cyclones can spawn the little spin bastards. You. Okay. Yeah, it seems to be alternating between them 2 by 2 or something. Probably to make things not be too dangerous.
That would be fun though if it spawned them simultaneously, so that it would be like, imagine what would happen if the two swarms combined.
Yeah, sadly, we are a bit too heavy to really get spun around by it. Okay, any more crystals? Nope. Oop. But almost a lightning strike on top of us. Okay.
Lightning strike ahead, Captain.
You do get an achievement for getting struck by lightning.
I'm guessing it's lethal though.
No, it just deals a small amount, a relatively small amount of damage. Still 30 damage when you've only got 100 health. It'd still be quite a bit.
Yeah.
Okay, first time I think I've seen one spawn 2 times.
What now?
I have a song stuck in my head again.
Would you spin me right round?
No, another one about lightning strike.
Thunderstruck.
Yeah, you've been thunderstruck.
There.
That would be one of the places for me. For songs to get stuck in my head.
Another twin.
Would be especially neat if the tornadoes could grow each other by merging.
And yep, crystals from this one. Quite a bunch of them. Okay.
That one, right there. Yep.
More crystals here. Yep, even more crystals. Even more crystals. Yeah, the storm has weakened enough that it's only cyclones now. Yet more crystals. Okay, I think that'll do. That should be about 60 that I've got in total then.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Just as I'm about to put the others away. Okay. Let's store these, and according to the music, the wind has weakened enough. Okay, yeah. I like that you can tell by the music as well what's been going on, whether the storm is going on or not.
Music tells you this is how chaotic things are.
Okay.
Actually, yeah. Should we let Aurora choose which slime they wanna be? Of the pet slimes?
Technically, but I think we made the verdict for her already, but we could ask her again.
Let's continue the tour first then. Yeah, we've got the pink anglers, the tabby dervish, the ringtail twins.
He did it
The
again.
smug little fucking face.
We want to look at a different thing at the ranch for more.
We've got another batch over here. Okay. We've got the flutter tangles. So basically a mixture of butterfly and the Venus flytrap. Well, these are the cotton tangles. I could probably get rid of these once I've got a bit more of those. But yeah, these are the rabbit one mixed with the plant one. They aren't as cute as they seem though. They are sleeping right now, but they basically have vines with which they can reach out from their pen to eat stuff that's outside. So yeah, if you have other plores laying around for some reason, yeah, that can cause a tar outbreak.
Oh, so you've really got to watch them and keep them isolated.
Yep. Like tangles and dervishes outside, yeah, that would be a problem. Okay. Slow down from all the chickens over here in the chicken sanctuary. Where we have saber rocks, who are also asleep at 1:30 p.m. We've got another kind of feline slime with the saber hunters, who, yes, can go invisible and roar like that.
Although, of course, I see the hunter kept its feature from the last game, which is the fact that even when invisible, you can still see their eyes.
Yep. And then we've got the honey crystals and the honey booms, which I only really made because, well, the pun of honey boom boom instead of honey boo boo. And yeah, well, boom slime explodes. All these leave crystals all over the place. Next, we've got a group of fire slimes here who cannot become largos with anything. So, yeah, just fire slimes. I'm not going to burn shadow plores to feed them.
Those fire slimes would be actually a pretty good slime choice for Aurora, though, I think.
Maybe, yeah. Alright, let's continue the tour first. To the other half. I set up a teleporter there just so I didn't have to walk back like that, and I still do.
Is it?
Okay, then this one we're starting from the back.
Okay.
There we go. Yep. We've got some Sloomber twins here. Is their storage full with this? Yes, it is.
Need more robots.
There. One too many. May as well drop one back in there. But yeah, I do need more drones for these areas, though I'm not really sure if this area is that worth it. Then again... I should put it in a more separate spot. We do have a big pond here for the water slimes, or the puddle slimes.
Yeah. I see this free puddle for the puddle slimes is actually a lot less glitchy than the one in the first game was.
It looks like there's one missing. I'm pretty sure with the rubber ducky toy, there should be 5 around. Huh.
Yeah, because if I recall, you can safely store 6 puddle slimes in a puddle before they get too shy.
4, I think, but we can double check that. Slimes, puddle... Okay, close proximity to more than 3 other slimes, so 4 total. But with a ducky, you can put another one in for 5. And
So
of
the
course,
ducky comes with that?
yeah. And of course, the toy for the twin slimes is a freaking fidget spinner. Okay, that's where I this is where I used to store the trash pandas. May as well bring this back to them.
Trash pandas. What is that, just to keep them distracted so they don't eat all the food?
Yeah, because if they will eat more, then they'll stop producing plorts eventually, even if you continue feeding them. Okay. I might mix them with something else, because I already have twin slimes here now as well. Then again, I have doubles with the twins and the sloombers. Speaking of...
Ooh, the cave area.
Over here, we've got the slime equivalent of toddlers with the hyper sloombers. Because they are either asleep or they're hyper. And at the moment, they're hungry.
As fuck right now. And eat egg.
There we go. And those big eggs are because of these, the Yolki slimes.
Oh, that's what's going on there.
Yep.
I was looking at that wondering, when did chickens start producing eggs?
Or eggs that are bigger than them, more accurately.
Yeah, especially that. It's like, wait a minute.
Yeah. I was to ask you for a moment there, Derv, if you know how chickens are made.
Oh, I do.
And where they hatch from.
Yes. Because what person doesn't learn that in school? Or as a general common sense thing, really.
Yeah.
Now, sadly enough, there are people who don't know basic stuff like that.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure none of these are kiwi birds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, for context, they are kiwi birds. Well, they lay eggs that are like 2/3 their size or something.
Jesus. Sounds
Bigger.
Okay.
Like, it's to the point where you look at it and wonder, what the heck happened in the evolution?
Okay. And yeah, that's quite a bit of money made. Okay, and the last group here, we've got the baddie phosphors. Who are hungry because their food has run out, it seems. There we go. Gesundheit.
Thank you. Sorry about that. And BRB gonna fix my nose after that one. Oh, Ruby's favorite.
What, the pomegranates?
Yeah.
I missed the stony hen, it seems. Oh. Yep, I know that thing is full of chickens, but back into your pen you go. But yeah, the thing with the hyper slimes is that they'll jump up into the air and then zip off into a random direction. Like that.
And apparently they bounce back to break too.
And that's why there's a net keeping them in. And I probably should empty this thing out at some point, because, well, it's just it's just stuck full of freaking chickens. Probably keep some of them just in case we get a complete chicken. The place gets completely cleared out of chickens, but still, I don't need over 100 in storage.
Oh, and I just thought of I'm sure a bad act is waiting to happen that I'm sure you avoid deliberately. Fish slimes and hyper slimes.
Okay, let me grab a few more of these.
What's it the combo?
Imagine how chaotic that would be. Fish and hyper.
Yeah.
What combo?
Fish slimes and hyper slimes.
Oh yeah, I think we talked about that last stream.
They probably would never stop moving, and they'd probably be flying and going all over.
Yep.
Yeah, they probably end up having a lot of tasks quickly, and Aurora has made a vote.
Let's see, Saber Tabby. Thought so.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Also, while we're here, may as well visit the feed the other grandpa. There we go. And put you back on your seats before you cause trouble.
Does that always happen every time you feed them? They just leap off whatever they're sitting on?
Yep. Let's see, before the new day... Nope. Crystal Ball reduces... Okay, we can bring that to the crystal slimes in a bit. Don't have any of that.
The flavor text, Captain.
Let's see. On this one, crystal slimes who can use it to see the future, but will never tell. Okay. There we go.
Clearly, I'm gonna spend a lot of time learning the flavor text of everything.
I forget. I forget which ones, which of the slimes likes this one specifically. It's not the phosphor ones, I think.
Is it in the Slimepedia?
I don't think the specific toys get a spot in this.
Toys?
Yeah.
It says toys there.
That back one?
Up there.
And middle.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Reduce agitation of nearby slimes, especially rock slimes who obviously don't understand toys. It's a rock. Let's see. Full moon. Okay, baddie slimes. Makes sense. Okay, first off, though...
that flavor text did we're talking sense, too, because the moon is their only friend.
Wait. Again, I go to the wrong side of this place. Okay, but yeah, now we have Aurora in a teacup here. Sadly, it's not a teacup ride. Okay. You lot behave in there. You've got more than plenty of food. Actually, I can probably speed up the rate at which they get fed.
Yeah.
Okay. There. That's Aurora
In the
teacup.
first game, I always kept the first game's feeding rate at the slowest, because otherwise it just overfed them, I found.
Yeah. But I think with the drones keeping track of things, it should, with the amount of slimes in there and the drones emptying out the plort collectors, I think it should work. We'll only find out when we return, of course.
And of course, the free placement system is definitely a boon, because that way you don't have to worry about how many robots and other gadgets you have.
Yep. Boing.
My favorite tactic for dealing with grumpy slimes: throw them off a cliff.
Yep. Okay. So we haven't
slimes
found the
don't be fine.
harmonizer for this area in this half of the place. So let's see if we have a bit more luck with that around here somewhere.
And try not to get bitten or stomped in the process. That was really close to getting bit.
There's also that area of Dreamland that the harmonizer could also be hidden, but better we make sure that it's not here first. Otherwise, we're going to get too haphazard with our search pattern. Sloober slime up in the tree.
And I had a bit of a thought for if it is in the potential stream list.
No.
Oh,
If you visit the Subnautica 2, I would probably consider getting that one to join you as an ally.
I'm not even sure if the Subnautic... was that even released?
What
Or...
cancelled?
I'm not sure if that wasn't released, but if it is, then I would definitely join it, because I know it was at least announced to be released.
Yeah. I want to know there's been a lot of drama about that one with the company and all that.
Yeah, or rather the
yeah.
publisher trying to screw the developers, then firing the leads to try and save their own ass.
Yeah. But if that one
Yes.
ever made it to release, I would consider joining that one, because I found the first Subnautica fun.
Not too sure if I would if it would be a game for me, because I do not like the deep sea and such. But if we ever do stream that game and it has co-op, then yeah, we can co-op it.
Yeah,
But there's quite a bit of ifs on that, though.
Yeah, like I think the captain will need some tea, herbal tea, especially some mushrooms, maybe mushroom tea. Both the cats and a plushie to make him feel safe and all that.
So probably not that game then. Understandable.
Maybe, but unlikely still.
Yeah, to the point of phobia for you.
Not exactly if it's outright a phobia or just the fact that that people are so freaking vulnerable in the sea that is more disturbing to me.
Yeah. That said, I do remember watching some jump scares of the first game on YouTube. That was always funny to watch.
To watch, yes. To experience, probably less so. Okay, so this one only really opens up a shortcut through. Of course, leaves are too soft to actually break this thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, why you break it when you're not?
Yeah, because there's still a few coins in there.
Yeah. But
Okay. All she could do just stuck. How did you...
how did you get up there?
Yeah, there are a few things that the hen hens are known for. Being easy to breed, easy to fatten up, and that they're fucking stupid. Oh, there's a nest up there.
Oh, that's what's going on. How the hell did they get up there in the first place? Those things can't hardly fly.
Yeah,
Ounce.
probably.
Or maybe a slime went through it.
Yeah, slimes are more likely to eat them. Aurora sounds like me, or not. Okay. This leads into the
Forget
next
what, Aurora.
area.
Which should be maybe forgetting that you're adorable.
Okay. Still kind of surprised that there's no area there. But
For a moment, I thought they were bouncing on the clouds.
They probably were.
The shadow slimes aren't that light.
Oh, so you missed an urn. Uh-oh.
The normal ones or golden
Yeah,
ones?
normal one.
And the normal ones aren't of that much interest. The golden ones are good because, well, free resources.
Yeah.
Not boss music, Aurora. More of
Tar music.
Yeah.
Wait. I said tar. It's not like you said bar, Captain.
I don't think this game has any bosses per se, at least none that are actually fights.
Yeah, I guess you could call the Gordo sort of bosses, in that you need to, well, feed them. But I'm not sure that would count in any way as a boss fight.
Yeah, that's more of a feed this thing until it pops.
Yeah. For all we know, there might be a boss in this game. For all we know.
More puzzle boss of sorts then.
I think if they were to include an actual boss fight, then it would have to be some sort of feral slime that you have to deal with in some way.
Yeah. Okay. So the harmonizer isn't hidden. Actually, we haven't checked down there. Not seeing any funky walls there. Oh, golden.
Ooh. Did it contain money? Yes, it did.
Yep. But also a bunch of these resources. Let's see.
I know this is from the wrong game, but I have something to say. We're rich.
More royal jelly.
Wait, hold up.
Hmm.
What?
They have yards in those?
Yep.
Yep, whole jars of royal jelly.
Yep.
Yeah, does the gun make them or are they already inside?
I get the feeling the inhabitants make the jars. Let's go with that. Just explain that one to me.
So if bees can make glass jars and all that, it means that would make them very advanced, which also would mean, Captain, I think you just involved yourself in a diplomatic incident.
Oh well.
That adds more fun to it.
Yeah, no. The question is what made honey?
If you want a different take on it, I suppose you could ask Aurora what she thinks the jars came from.
At least it's not a jar of dirt. So no pirates shenaniganery with that.
That sounds like it's a Pirates of the Caribbean movie. I don't remember which one. The jar of sand.
No.
Jar of
Dirt.
dirt. That's the actual scene with that is in the second one. And I'm forgetting the title of it. Oh. Also, this is a nest for the candied hens. Of course, it's filled with candy.
Curiously, there is no signs of any hens.
That's your Aurora. They came from a previous civilization, same as these ruins. Ancient jars of royal jelly. Oh yeah, we have... I completely forgot about this one here. Is this the one hiding the harmonizer? Yes, it is.
Woohoo! Different sound of that
Go.
one.
That should be 3 of 5 then.
What?
Just to make sure I noticed that correctly, did you have to tune it with a specific material to make it do that?
No, you just need to hit it with anything.
Wow.
What?
So I would have thought that would have been more interesting if you had to hit it with something specific, but that makes sense.
Now you just need to find them. Yes,
What?
needing to activate them with something specific would have made things more difficult, or annoying rather.
Yeah.
What?
We have successfully confused Drakir.
Can't pick that up. And yeah, this is what happens when stuff is exposed to that for too long.
Starts at our gold. We don't want it. And look at that. The planets are partially gold too.
Yep. Okay, this. I'm actually. I had a bit of a thought earlier with the tar being described as prismatic. If there might be some connection to the Prisma core like that. But tar also happened in the first game, which is far away from the Prisma core.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
here's the thing. I know we spoke about this before, but this place has been here for a very long time.
True.
Yeah.
And
But
it could be the origin of the tar.
Could
But
be.
if I'm to guess, it's more likely that the Prisma core and the tar are not connected, and therefore it is just as bad for the tar as it is for the rest of the slimes.
Potentially. Let's see. I'm mostly going this way because of this shadow vault here hidden in the corner. Okay. Can take a look at what's stored in that thing.
I suppose I had another thought, and that is that I should find out if there's anything special about the ending of the game, if you actually reach a physical end. Like if it has like a special cinematic or note or something of such.
Now you do get a bit of a cutscene at the end of Slime Rancher 1.
Okay, so therefore you would also get a cutscene at the end of this one.
Probably.
And I just remembered. Yeah, the messages we found in the first game. They did spoke about that
Regen.
the guy did indeed return, married the other woman, and did indeed have a child.
Yeah.
Or talk
So, yeah.
that you did have.
Okay.
He was there. He was there. Gigi's grandfather was basically exploring there way earlier, as he was the original owner of that ranch in the first
Yeah.
game.
Yeah,
The
I
heck
know
is
he was
this
the original
place?
owner. Because, like, it basically even says on the very beginning of the game that it's like, you inherited this from this guy, I forget his name.
Okay, this place is basically a shadow sanctuary. So if we're in need of shadow plorts, we can go here. I'm pretty sure I've
how
used
dark.
up all of the teleporters now, so no way of getting... No way of getting a two-way street here. But
Also,
pick that up.
I misread Aurora there.
Oh,
What did you read that as?
I misread beast to beast.
I'm not sure I heard the mystery there.
Beast. So ancient beast instead of bees. Now, the ancient beasts will have to wait until we get to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
It took me a while to catch the mystery there.
Okay, that connects to there.
Yeah, I got it now. Bees instead of beast, and it's like, okay.
Let me think. We found this one, that one, this one, and one in here. So there's only one place that an harmonizer remains.
And that
Okay.
is somewhere down there.
In there. I kind of want to see if Gigi has any lines now that we've activated some of them. There should be a teleporter. Where's... There. Okay, so through here.
You can definitely tell that
Oh,
whoever
hello, yep.
built this-
Forgot about this.
whoever built this place was definitely very advanced in his culture.
A giant record player? Oh, and Hyper Slime's here.
You were saying dirty?
Very advanced in society built this place, and it seems I'm right. Giant record player is an indication of that.
Yeah, the timing of us finding that.
But apparently they like old school music style systems.
Okay, can we pick these up? Yes, we can. Yoink. Okay, we can actually make these things ourselves, but nice to have a batch of free ones.
Yeah, take them back home so we have a nice little music player corner.
Yep. Actually, if I stick a bunch of those music tiles in with the Hyper Slimes, they'll probably be activating it constantly.
It's a shame we can't claim this giant record player, though.
Wait. Can you use them on that?
I could probably put them down, but I'm not sure if it would do anything. Especially since the turning thing is underneath this glass.
Wait. Listen.
Yeah, I hear.
There is a different track going on, I think.
It's coming from the machine.
Yeah, it's kind of sounds like a
So it is
heartbeat.
still working. Okay. I'm going to put down... let's see. One of these. To mark it
Would be
for
more just
maybe
to-
later.
Yeah. Would be very interesting if you could find a way underneath that thing.
Yeah. Okay. And this cuts back into this area. Okay. Let's see if Gigi has anything to say now that we've activated 4 of the 5 harmonizers. Or I presume of the 5.
That place, and the place where we were leaving clearly got hit hard by the whole gold effect.
Yeah. Okay. This one goes to Gigi. One of the rancher drones is low on energy. We'll have to refill those. But this takes priority.
Yeah. Shame you can't assign ranch drones to recharge other ranch drones.
Yeah, that would be a bit too much, probably. And, yeah, this is when we're close to this thing.
Oh dear.
Yeah, even gravity
can we-
goes bye-bye.
Could we fuel them with ranch dressing?
Probably not. Let's see. Hi, Beatrix. It looks like there are still some harmonizers that need to be activated. Use the nullifier to open hidden paths in the labyrinth. Try looking for walls that look strange as if they were altered by prisma waves. Okay, so she doesn't tell of how many there are still to go. Just that there are more to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Clearly she did some technological enhancements to that place, though.
The piping was already there, I think. But
Also,
Yeah.
she did do
she's
some
trapped
stuff.
in there.
Yeah.
And what now?
If
Yeah. One.
do you remember in the first game that you could visit the other people's areas, but they were basically sealed off late? You know, sealed off somewhere. Yeah, Gigi has the same, as in she is behind here. The only problem is if she were to try and leave. Well, if we can take another quick look at her. This, would do a lot more.
Yeah, due to that thing is so close to the door, she can't leave.
Yeah. That actually has me wondering too, is that one part of her arm like artificial, or is it just like a glove?
Wait, 3 of... I thought we hit...
Yeah, I know that has one of them had a moon symbol, so
Oh. Yeah.
okay, so you're missing 2.
Okay. So that middle
makes it easy.
one? Huh. We got the one from the fire area and Dreamland, and the one in there. But, I thought we found one here as well. Huh. Or
Apparently
did
not.
we somehow deactivate it? Huh. Okay, we'll need to double check here then, and there. Okay. Yeah, that tells us how many we still need.
Yeah, she got infected. The problem is if she tries to walk past it, it will get worse.
Yeah, and well,
since it's
worse on both sides, because if she gets too close, the core starts to destabilize.
So basically,
yeah,
the
and
only way
her
One at a time.
and her
My turn.
her mutation will get worse as well. So
Yeah.
And let's see, Aurora Captain, have you played Death Stranding on stream? I haven't. I have played through its main story and quite a bit more myself.
Captain,
Yes,
we have showcased it.
true, but we've not played through it entirely.
That's the
Yeah,
one where you gotta balance your load and everything and walk around the world, yeah?
Yep.
yeah, very much. I vote against it due to we were very much heavy overtime with that one due to how long the cutscenes are.
Oh, yeah.
True. But we do now have also, well, on the Saturdays that we can go for 5 hours. So
Captain.
that would be a good spot to put those in.
Captain, the cutscenes can be over an hour long.
I don't remember them being that long, but still very long, possibly. This
I
means that
also
if we hit the
read-
4-hour time that we cut it there.
I asked some friends and they told me it gets worse in the sequel.
Yeah. I don't
Okay.
remember what game it was, but I do remember there was a space game I looked at in a game store once, and the guy told me it's like, if you're interested in this kind of thing, it's neat, but just be mindful that the cinematics can be very long, like anywhere from 20 minutes or so or longer.
Yeah, like 20 minutes is one thing, but some of them can be even, especially when they're so close to each other, reaching up to over an hour of cutscene and all that.
Yeah.
And some of them have been over 2 hours with minor pauses, but you can easily activate them accidentally.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see, what are those wobbly ochre blobs in midair, by the way? I know that ochre is a color, but I'm blanking on what a color is. Like brownish or something?
I'm sure. I only learned of that one recently.
Yeah, I'm not
Let me
really
do it.
sure which one it is. I've just heard it before.
They just answered.
Let's see, Death Stranding, longest cutscene. There, frequently such thing. Oh, these things. Yeah, basically, these places can get even more unstable as it's happening right here and there at the moment. And yeah, we can basically get a sort of quantum plorts from that. But well, if they exist too long in that state, they'll just stop existing. So we need to throw them into these to stabilize them, so we can actually use them. We can head over there to give a demonstration.
So the ochre is kind of a gold color. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't remember. Many YouTubers did enjoy it, but they only made very few episodes where they realized, especially back then, making videos on it would be a nightmare.
Yeah.
Okay, according to this, the longest cutscene in Death Stranding isn't a single record-breaking cutscene, but rather a massive multi-part ending sequence. Oh yeah, where you need to also travel back, I believe.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, this is basically when the place destabilizes. And, well, we get unstable... Get away, you. Unstable foods. And when the... when the slimes eat those, they make unstable plorts like these.
Yeah.
Now, and if you get hit, they lose some.
Off the ground.
Oh dear. Oh yeah. If the captain wanna stream it, that's fine. I'm not interested in it myself.
Yeah.
That would be one of the few games I would step away from.
That's like, I know I suggested this before, but that would be like if we did the suggestion I had about playing the God of War series.
I definitely would be up for that one as well. That's what happens if an unstable plort exists for too long. It goes poof.
Yeah, I tried to watch the game series, and it didn't work for me.
Yeah.
And
I think, Drakir, if I might say, I think you might be able to handle the newer God of War series that's not quite focused so much on the Greek side of things, but you might not like the pink side God of War trilogy as much.
where are I? There.
What did you say?
Oh, I was saying that you might like the Norse saga of God of War.
Oh no!
Rather than the Greek
No.
one.
I tried to watch the newer one, and it didn't work. I got bored.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is that I think you'd like that one more than the Greek series one. The Greek series one, Kratos is much more angry and that's more dramatic.
God of Angie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would definitely take Drakir's place as co-host for the God of War stream, because I like the God of War myself.
Okay, I don't have Ragnarok, but I do have the first one of those.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, now
Yeah,
we've certainly activated one there. Alright. Now one here, one here, one here, and here. I thought we activated one in there, but I guess not. And this one leads there.
Aurora.
Yeah. God of War, Dad of Boy, or God of Boy with an I instead of a Y. That's...
And also, I did look at the God of War Ragnarok on Steam recently, and it seems they removed the PlayStation Network account thing, I think.
Okay.
But I haven't played Ragnarok myself, but I've definitely considered it.
I have heard that it is good.
Yeah, but I hesitated on that one because I was like, I don't really care for making a PlayStation account.
Yeah. I had the same thing sort of with Halo 2, because oh, hello, I was looking for those turbo-taters. But yeah, Halo 2 on PC was Vista exclusive, and I did not want to upgrade to Vista from I think it was Windows 7 before that. But yeah. Let's see. Who knew Spuds could break the sound barrier? Turbo-taters might seem unassuming at first, just another root veggie on the range. However, a careful study reveals that, in fact, these spuds are constantly moving so fast that they only appear stationary. What effect might this have when consumed? Okay.
Oof.
So, basically, if you made fries out of that, you'd basically just phase into another reality.
Yeah, and you'd still be visible, but you'd be like, whoop, gone. Is what I'm hearing.
Did something just throw a berry at me?
What goes well with turbo-taters, you think?
What would be some food that would be really slow?
I was just thinking the same.
But what kinds of reality paradox would you create by doing so?
Okay, this is probably not going to be enough for this. Yeah, we're going to need about 14 more of that, I think.
Not sure if it was just me, but my video kinda went froze for a second there.
Mine's fine.
I didn't notice anything on the preview, but I can only really glance at the preview every so often.
Yeah, so that might have been just a my end thing. But the sound was still fine, so I didn't pay much mind.
Okay.
And also, Captain, Vista is older than 7.
Okay, that
Yeah,
was
I
the one
think that's-
before that I had. I'm pretty sure we have been through here. Did we just... I just didn't activate this stupid thing.
Yeah, that doesn't look like it's active, so.
I think this is the first one we found. Just
Yeah.
you didn't do anything with it.
Nope, because I hadn't realized we
around.
were supposed to shoot it until the... what? Until this one here? Okay. Well, it's active now.
And it's not like I just noticed this now, but I gotta say it's curious that each harmonizer is elementally themed.
Okay. Oop. Okay, that's having... Okay, it wasn't having that much of an effect when the thing was inactive. Okay, I'm guessing that's supposed to mean that it is managing to... the effect is managing to get through.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's all 5 of them active.
So now what do you do?
Well, first off, we do need some more shadow plorts, so... Actually, it would probably be better to do this somewhere that isn't currently on fire and freezing at the same time. Ow!
And experiencing slimes of various types going crazy.
Yep.
Oh.
It's just all-around chaos today, huh?
Yeah. Guitar music is still there. Oh.
I can hear Tar.
Maybe I would join the God of War games. Maybe I would enjoy it more if I watch it with someone.
Yeah, probably also more
Yeah,
chance for shenanigans then.
Yeah, like some part I did like, but also something else I just, you know.
Yeah, like without saying too much, my favorite characters are my top 2 favorites are Brock and Mimir.
Oh dear. All right, I
There's
don't
the
know how to
dwarves.
say. I just didn't feel it, if that makes sense. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. If we ever stream those two, then it'll likely be the new message. The first one, but through capture cards, because I have it for the PlayStation 4, and the second one on Steam probably.
Like, do you mean the first one is in like the actual start of the Greek trilogy?
No, the Dad of Boy, that one.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's put all this away. Yep, yeah.
No, I will
Those
say-
don't go in there.
I like the voice actor of Kratos
Yeah.
in the newer game there, but then again, a bit biased due to I've seen him acting in a TV series that I like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a bit biased as well because I prefer the original Kratos voice actor from the Greek trilogy a little more, but still.
Oh dear. As it is, the current Kratos voice actor has done a few series, and one of them is Stargate.
SG1, yep. There.
Which is funny because Teal'c and Kratos is a very different mood swap for him.
Yeah. The complete
Teal'c is very
opposites.
calm. Kratos is, even in the newer games, you can tell he has his calm moments a lot, but he's still very angry.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, Teal'c has shown they can be angry as well if you watch the series.
Yeah.
God of Angie, Dad of Boy.
Oh dear. And I
Let's...
still remember the scene where Teal'c just, well, downs entire boiled can of water.
Yeah.
Let's see. That's Aurora Mimir. That's the name of one of the
Yeah.
one of the characters in Ragnarok, but I'm trying to go off what I remember of Norse mythology, but I think that was the name of a dwarf.
It's the head in the well.
Oh right,
is
yeah, that
what I-
one. The guy who just can't stay ahead.
Yeah, he's
the one who advised Odin how to gain wisdom.
Okay.
he's most
Let's see.
relatable to a satyr.
This is it, Beatrix. With the harmonizers activated and with your help, I can attempt to stabilize the Prismacore. It works like this. The Prismacore is constantly emitting a chaotic array of energy waves that seemingly take the form of color in our world, but it's totally out of sync with our world in a way that runs deep, like in an elemental way. That's how it warps reality around it. So yeah, very much like a color out of space.
Yeah.
But this is where you come in. The harmonizers you activated emit a special energy pulse that reverberates through the whole of the labyrinth. Combined, they form a kind of harmonious energy wave, and when directed at the Prismacore, it attempts to change it, to make it harmonious too. But you said it was attempted before and never worked. Yes, that's true, but I think I have something that the architects of this system did not. My arm. I can feel the energy waves of the Prismacore in my arm. I can feel its chaos, and so I think I will be able to change its wavelength and create that harmony, because I'll be able to feel it myself. Okay, yeah, so they were basically doing it blindly, and that instead of, well, making it harmonious, they just made it more chaotic.
That's curious for sure.
Okay, but because they didn't have a tuning fork of sorts, which Gigi's arm is.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you need me to do? Once you're ready, I'll begin overlaying the harmonizer's wavelengths onto the Prismacore. This will cause incredible disruptions and send the Prismacore into a state of chaos until we can actually stabilize it. This chaos will have a volatile effect on the world around us, transmuting even slimes into masses of horrible tar that will fill this room and ultimately destroy everything unless we do something about it. I'll need you to fight back and destroy all the tar before they destabilize the Prismacore and take us down with it. Normally water can't exist here for long. It'll turn into glass this close to the Prismacore. But the harmonizers resonate through the water that flows here now. So grab it when you can and wipe out those tar. So, wait, did us fixing the... Yeah, so did us fixing the harmonizers or turning them on also fix the water system? I thought it was going to be a separate thing. What if things get really out of hand? I've got you covered. I've rigged a hydro shower above the Prismacore. It'll only need to build up enough pressure to be used, so to do that, packing it full of slimes. Not only might it save the day, but you'll save some slimes with it. Also, I'll store the contents of your vac tank during the process so you'll have plenty of room for slimes. I know this all sounds like a lot and a total long shot, but it's our only chance. So, are you ready? Okay, let me prepare a bit more. Come back when you're ready, I'll be waiting. Okay, so are these working now, or... Oh, where did you come from?
She just appeared out of thin air.
No.
That's the hydro... Oh, okay. And how would we even get up high enough? Oop.
Not quite what I had in mind when people said to take a shower.
Okay, so we need to fill that up with slimes. Okay, where did that one go? Also, can we actually... We can still use water now that the place has been harmonized. Nope. I rigged up this hydro shower for emergencies, but there's no water running to this place, just a lot of pipes. If you can somehow get water running, it'll definitely prove useful, trust me. I'll explain more later. Okay, so that is a separate system.
So how much water do you need to bring in here, is the question. What if you don't need to bring an entire ocean with you?
Hopefully not, no, because we can only have 40 units of water with us. 60. That does... That does in part make it sound like we do need to fix these pipes. Actually, no, I think these pipes are with the harmonizer stuff. They're differently colored, just like the harmonizers.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Hold on a second. Don't I have...
Portable water town, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Can't put that in here.
So at the very least, you can bring it to the door.
Okay, at least we're full up on water then.
They thought of that.
Okay. You've got more than an hour to go. Let's do this. Once more, I'm counting on you, Beatrix.
Ooh, special boss.
No, our water's gone. Okay.
I think I said her name wrong earlier.
Okay, so you need a different way to fill water. Okay.
Oh!
What the?
Hard growth. Oh. There we go. That's how we get water. Okay. Oh. Boom.
It's interesting
More
to see
water.
a boss fight in a game like this.
Yeah, I was thinking those would be launching points or something, water spouts, but, well, this also works. Prisma rays are radiating at increased levels. Try to keep things secure. Nope, catching you early. Okay, now, these ones blow up even more pretty, huh?
Yeah.
There. Give me that. Yep. heard more slime spawning nearby. Okay. Okay, doesn't need that many slimes.
Yeah, it just needs it's like one of each or something.
Okay, where's water?
Where's water? There's water.
Unstable, but the harmonizers, they're working. Keep it up. There we go. Okay, now just filling it starts it up. Okay, and fills our water.
Ooh.
There we go. Eat harmony, you bitch. Thank you.
It kind of figures that you'd need slimes to save the planet.
Yep. Okay. Oh, but damn it. That almost hit.
Water.
Bit more. Last one. Oh. The tarps surrounded the Prismacore. They're going to cause things to collapse unless we do some. Use the Hydro Shower and keep blasting. Oop, now we've got cyclones. Okay, but I'll need, Can I... No, I need slimes. Come here, you.
It's still adorable when their eyes are wide like that, too.
Oh, lightning. I've had enough being thunderstruck.
They're getting a what now?
Green arrow.
When did he get involved?
No, there's a green arrow thing they need to go to.
One more slime for in front of you.
Yep.
It has a health bar.
Yeah, it has a health bar.
Be gone. Be gone.
We got from the all the time.
There. Okay, more slimes. Too late. Okay, here's a bunch. Okay, so we need to break the shield, then just smash it with holy water.
Prismatic water.
Yep, wait up.
Where'd he go? There he is. Into the machine you go.
There we go. Yep. I think I accidentally launched a slime at them. Keeping distance for when the shield gets back up. One more round. Yeah, one more round. Batty. Okay, we need 6 to activate the shower. That's 4. Okay, was that a tornado?
Yeah, fancy color effect of some kind. Ooh, tar. Save it.
Number 5.
One more.
Oop, tornado.
Tornado.
Come here, you batty. Okay. Refill. 1, 2, oop. 3, 4, 5. Oop. Did I miss with 1? I missed with 1. Okay. And oop, a real hero. Help GG stabilize the Prismacore. Did we just... I can't believe it. Come over here so we can talk. Okay, that looks a lot better here now, huh?
Yeah. And now she can leave her home, finally.
Yeah, Beatrix, all the readings from the Prismacore, they're stable. It's on a completely different wavelength than before. I can feel it. It would take a long time for the land to fully heal and effects like Prisma disruptions to stop. But the Rainbow Islands, the future of the whole far, far range has been saved. We did it, Beatrix. We did it. And I can't thank you enough. What happens to the Prismacore now? Time will tell, but I think it can remain here as yet another part of this world we all call home. Humans were never part of this world until we landed here one day, and now look at us. We managed to be a part of it all and not destroyed in the process. And that's the way it should be. Even the Prismacore was once lost out in the void of space before it landed here, and now it's part of this world too. It's got to find its true place in all of this, just like me. Yeah, there still remains the question of our little time traveler here, huh?
Yeah.
So, are you free now? I can feel a change in my arm. It's still connected somehow to the Prismacore, but it's not like before. There's a quiet to it now, just a low hum of energy. It feels peaceful. I will need to run more tests to truly know, but I think that I might finally be able to leave this chamber. Where will you go? There's something I need to do out there. I need to finally talk to someone and let them know that my mom tried so hard. That I tried so hard, and that I just couldn't be that person. And that every day my mom felt such guilt about not being that person either. I might not see you again for a while. I'm so sorry. Sometimes our journeys take us away from our friends and those we love. How do you manage it? I once had someone tell me you only need to look up at the stars. The stars? No matter how far you go, their light will touch you both. But what if where you are is beyond any distance, beyond time? The light was here before us, and it will be here after. I hope she sees them. I hope she knows I'm safe now. Thank you, Beatrix. For all that you have done here, for me, and all you have yet to do, the Far From Range is a better place with you a part of it. Travel safely, Gigi. Okay, I was expecting that thing to open like a door or so, but nope.
Yeah.
Yes. Nope. Travel safely, Gigi. Okay. Yeah, I thought we'd have to go all over the place to try and fix the piping, but no, we already fixed the piping when we fixed the... Yeah, you can see the pipes coming out here.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's not actually water traveling through those, but the sound of the harmonizers themselves.
Oh yeah. That would make sense.
Oi.
What?
Okay.
Careful now.
Oop.
And now what goes on?
Gigi outside finally. Gigi left the Grey Lantern for the first time in as long as she could remember. It felt like leaving a dream. The air night was cool and she heard the song of the wind as it wove through the prismatic grasses across Rainbow Island. She looked up the sea. She looked up into the sea of stars that flowed across the night sky. She thought of home and her mother. She wondered if she would ever have the chance to talk to her again, to tell her she was sorry. And so, Gigi decided before her next adventure that there was someone she needed to see. Her mother, I'm presuming? It's the Thora farm. It's the Thora's farm. It was like coming home again, only she knew it wasn't the same. Thora, her grandmother. She tried to find the words, but couldn't. But somehow no words were needed. Okay, see, told you, I was right with that bit, huh?
Yep.
somehow there was only love and understanding. Going to be super awkward, though, to be older than your own mother.
Yeah.
Time is a funny thing. They say it marches on, but what if you are not ready to march with it? What then of those that manage to travel in the other direction? Once upon a time, there was a girl who figured out how to walk outside of time. And with great courage and determination, she took that step, because in doing so, she might just have a shot at saving the world. Then, with the help of some new friends and a little luck, the girl saved the world, but lost the time. But somewhere out there, beyond time, a mother waits for a daughter to return. And though her days had been filled with grief and regret, somehow today she felt something different. She felt a calm as the ominous colors that once rippled across the horizon began to fade with the rising sun. And then she felt memories coming to her that seemed long forgotten. Memories of her mother telling her she was proud of her no matter what happened, telling her stories of Gigi and the sacrifice she made. And most clearly, a warm memory of them all together, and the love that they felt then. Because love is a funny thing. Once you feel it, you always have it. It transcends everything, even time. And that is the story of Slime Rancher 2.
Yeah, and I just realized something. It is rare that people can get a child the older they get. There are rarities of that. But also, I think there's one thing you may have forgotten, Captain.
That be adopting.
But that also, but some people turn grey early.
True.
Yeah, I suppose.
But I think with these two, it is specifically said that they are quite old. Or that they've lived long lives at the very least. They're not, probably not going to say anything like specific ages. But yeah. Okay. To be fully honest, I'm not even sure how they could top this if they ever made a third game.
Yeah, it would be tricky.
Yeah.
And it's hard to say if a cooperative play element would help it or not.
No, honestly speaking, you don't always need to escalate things when you make a sequel. Like, typically it is expected and such. And there will probably be some at least that will complain about stuff. But as long as you make improvements and don't stray too far from the path, I think a sequel that would have less of a danger hiding over the horizon could still work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the first game didn't have boss fights that I'm aware of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, the only thing... Go ahead.
No, I was just saying that the only thing that one had was a puzzle to solve.
Yeah, and a trail to follow, though that you didn't need to, so just having a new area to explore and have it be interesting, don't have to add in the subtle Cthulhu and Lovecraft stuff with it. But yeah, just having an interesting place to explore, alone or with someone else, could be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Story elements are always neat to throw in there, but not always necessary.
Yeah. Okay, so if they ever do a sequel, that would be nice, and we'll probably pick it up when it releases.
Yeah.
Okay, but it seems that for now we are actually done with Slime Rancher 2. Like, we could continue on to explore things, try and find all of those 7C sphere orbs, things and such, but I'd probably get way too frustrated with missing one of them somewhere. There are maps that people have made where you can find them and such, but I'd rather find those on my own specifically.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like we'll have to find another game for chill streams, huh?
Yeah. Also,
Okay.
what would even that be at this point?
Good question, yeah.
Yeah.
But I do know for certain that I definitely enjoyed my time with this game, and there's probably still stuff that I haven't figured out, like all of that warp stuff with the Gesundheit, I guess.
Oh, apparently picked up on the Yonic.
Okay. But yeah, I might play this some more in my own time, and if I find anything of interest, I'll either record it and upload it or stream of it. But I definitely enjoyed my time with this game. Yep.
And more.
And someday, somehow, I will see you again. All right. Just going to put us back at the ranch, I'm guessing, or the observatory, more specifically.
That's about it.
Okay, there is still plenty that I probably could show, like all of the, well, not all, but a lot of the drones that GG left around the place. Note, yeah, there's one here. Like, not all of them have this where they have a secondary log. Let's see, I got the idea for this conservatory from a history book I had as a kid. I thought it was so lovely, the way that you could be inside it, but feel like you were in the world outside at the same time. I wish I had something like this back home. Maybe then I wouldn't always have had to run off to look for plants and mushrooms. Maybe I would have been closer to them. But yeah, I think people who would be interested in those can likely find those all of them on their own. Like, some are just nice little sentimental bits like that, where others are basically a tale of how she had her cookies stolen by freaking ringtail slimes. Okay. But yeah, if they add more content to this game, I'll definitely be interested in covering it. And, well, we'll see what Monomi Park makes next.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well,
And also
plenty
trying to
of
figure out
time
what...
Wait, what?
You can keep going, mine's not relevant, so...
I was saying, we have plenty of time to spare.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Actually, while we're still online, then let me see if there has been any news from Monomi Park. Let's see. So honestly, if they were to leave this series at just these two games and would start a new IP, that would likely be interesting as well.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And we can... Other texture style there, go for, so...
Okay, but yeah, because trying to milk one IP for too long can, well, have big detrimental effects on it and such. We've seen plenty of that over time. Let's see. Official launch trailer from 3 months ago. Okay. OSTs they've released. Okay. Anything more recent? Okay. Not at the moment, so it could be that they're working on more content for the game. Even though it has had its 1.0 release, they've still been adding things, patching and such. But yeah, it could just as well be that they are working on a new game. Probably
Yeah.
at the absolute least, they are at least planning, probably, in the alpha stages and such. We can view the ending again.
Is it? Yeah.
But yeah, that'll be it for Slime Rancher 2 for now. I am a bit sad to see it go, but again, I still liked what we experienced through it. Definitely worthwhile. Yeah. I was thinking about... I know that our neighbors have a few kids, and I know that they have a Switch, and maybe at one point I'll see about gifting them this and Slime Rancher 1 if that's also available on Switch.
That would be a good way to go about it.
Yeah. Okay. For now, though, let's go look for someone to raid. And it is very busy at the moment. Okay, so I'll narrow this down to 3 or 4. Let's see. Also, let me bring up the list of recent people we've raided. Trim that down a bit to just 5. Let's see. We've got... Nico is still on the list with this. We've got Brandon Chihuahua, who is playing Control. I'm Nice we raided also recently. Redacted Cat is playing Super Mario 64. Lazarus is playing Blueprints again. And... let's see, that's about the most interesting ones I see here. Any of those sound of interest, or shall I take a pick?
I say you choice or Dervis Fridge.
I say up to you.
Okay, let's go say hi to Brandon then. Okay, mute the tab. Copy the name. There we go. Alright. I'm interested in streaming Control at some point as well. I know that we showcased it, but I think you weren't too interested in it, Drakir?
Oh, okay. I got confused what you meant there first. Yeah. A bit unsure, though. It seemed like it got a sequel. Or is getting a sequel now that looks a bit more interesting. Again, if that is the sequel.
I know it is also linked in with the Alan Wake games, I believe. So we could maybe mix those together.
Okay, I did not know that. Then I might be more open to it.
Let's see. Let me do a quick look. Control, Alan Wake connection. Yeah, same universe. Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay, I have seen playthroughs of Alan Wake 1, but I don't know anything about Alan Wake 2, so that would definitely be a surprise. I've never played Alan Wake 1 myself, but yeah, that and Control together would be would probably be pretty fun to stream.
I think I'm mixing the games up. I don't think I've seen... I'm sure we've seen Alan Wake then for... Wait, what game did we stream on during Halloween? Or Spooktober?
That was Evil Within.
Okay. Why do I keep mixing those two up?
I don't know.
Idea.
Okay. So, let's see. Alan Wake plus Control. Just making notes for potential streams. And yeah, with Death Stranding, again, I'm interested in giving that one a go. The story is actually good once you manage to, well, dig through the muck of it. By going in clear enough to actually start to get context clues and stuff. But yeah, no issue if you'd not be interested in joining for that, Drakir. I know that there are some cutscenes that can be really freaking long, but for that we can put it on the weekend here. And like I looked up earlier, it's the ending that is the infamously long quote-unquote cutscene. though
Yeah.
it's a mixture of cutscene and gameplay with it. So when we
Yeah,
get there,
no-
and I know when we'll get there, we just have to cut that off early and put that all into one stream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. I know when we showcased it, you accidentally entered a 40-minute long cutscene or something
That's
like that. That way, it ended up streaming that game way longer due to you could not skip it or something.
Yeah. That's for
Think
stuff
so.
where when it's
So it's-
basically it's
But-
basically
Go on.
sorry. You first.
I'll just say, if you have to stream it, have something that helps you make sure you don't accidentally activate one just before you're supposed to end the stream.
We could probably do that by if nobody wants to sit if none of the others want to sit in on it. If Rom or Liz wouldn't want to co-host with that, we could do it in the afternoon, and then just make sure that we end things around 3.5 hours. So in case we do run into any long cutscenes, they won't go 5 hours over the 5-hour mark.
Yeah, it's one of the games where you should not stream in the evening.
Yeah. For stuff that's like really long cutscenes, that's where I say, if you're expecting that kind of stuff, it's better if it's stuff like Dispatch, where at least you know it's going to be an hour long.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I've got those notes down. Alan Wake and Control, Death Stranding, God of Boy. But if any of you have any ideas for games to stream, I believe we do have a channel for that on the Discord. Let's see. Yeah, stream requests. I don't... Let me do a quick check if people can actually even post there. So, server settings, roles. There should be an option somewhere to view as. It's not showing it. There we go. View server as. Okay, so yeah, people can post in that channel. Okay. So yeah, if anyone has any suggestions for streams, yeah, the stream request channel is for that. Though there are some rules to it and such, like no not safe for work games or games that are specifically for that. And yeah, MMOs and such is of course unlikely.
Yeah.
Okay, though I wouldn't be against streaming those just for the fun of it at times with multiplayer streams. But yeah.
Yeah.
I think that is about it. And yeah, before we get this raid started, of course, thank you everyone who may have been watching now or later. Thank you, Aurora, and thank you, Knight, for lurking. I see you there. And thank you as always, Drakir and Dervin.
You're welcome as always, my friend. And thank you all for joining and watching this madness.
You're welcome indeed.
And yeah, also something I like with something I only just earlier realized about this wallpaper and the main menu is that we can see all 3 of the main regions here. We've got Starlight Strand on the left. We've got the Ember. I'm forgetting the other half of the name. The Ember area, the Ember Valley on the right, and the Great Labyrinth lurking in the background. There's the ice area does feel a bit detached from everything else, but it's kind of because it is. So yeah, it's nice that it's there, but it's not actually. It doesn't add too much to everything else, I think. But yeah, it's still a nice area to have. And yeah, tomorrow we'll see who is available for potential multiplayer shenanigans. So it could be anything from Borderlands to Crosscode to Terminator or something completely different. On Tuesday, we'll continue with Mass Effect. and this time hopefully with the actual new avatars for that.
Given my current situation, I probably won't be joining until Tuesday.
Okay. Yeah, Wednesday we continue with Zenless Zone Zero to clean up any side quests that still remain in Season 1. And I don't actually know how many of those there might be. So, yeah, we might even be able to continue, or rather get started, with Season 2.
Yeah, you can check that later or tomorrow, just to make sure if what we're gonna do.
True.
Yeah.
Well, if we run short on time, we could also just take a look at the temporary events that are going on.
Also true.
Yeah.
And yeah, last but not least, on Saturday we'll continue with The Witcher 3 again, and really get into its second and currently last expansion, Blood and Wine.
Oh dear.
But go ahead.
Oh, nothing.
Okay, but for now, let's get this raid started. And yeah, thank you all again for watching, and until next time, have a nice day, and until then.
Be safe, everyone. Sleep well. And watch out for undead seagulls.
And Tar.
And boom slimes.
One at a time.
But the chaos.
Heck.